Since the 1980s, a number of American celebrities have been publicly accused, charged, or even convicted of rape and sexual assault. While some have faced serious legal consequences, others have either denied the allegations or reached settlements outside of court. The following list includes public figures whose names have been tied to such serious accusations, whether through criminal trials, civil lawsuits, or media investigations. This is not meant to presume guilt or innocence beyond what the legal system has determined. Instead, it's a factual look at some of the most well-known cases involving American celebrities and sexual violence allegations. White heavy checkmark convicted of rape or sexual assault. 1. R. Kelly. R&B singer R. Kelly was convicted in 2021 on federal charges related to child sexual exploitation and human trafficking. Prosecutors presented decades of abuse, including coercing minors into sexual acts. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. 2. Bill Cosby. Once known as America's Dad, Bill Cosby was convicted in 2018 for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand in 2004. He served more than 2 years in prison before the conviction was overturned in 2021 due to due process violations. 3. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein, the former Hollywood producer, was found guilty in New York in 2020 of rape and a criminal sexual act. He received a 23-year sentence. He was later also convicted in California. However, his New York conviction was overturned in 2024 and is pending retrial. 4. Danny Masterson. Actor Danny Masterson, best known from That 70s Show, was convicted in 2023 of raping 2 women in early 2000s. He was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. His ties to Scientology played a controversial role during trial proceedings. 5. Darren Sharper. Former NFL player Darren Sharper was convicted of drugging and raping multiple women across several states. He accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to over 18 years in federal prison. 6. Anand John Alexander. A fashion designer who appeared on America's Next Top Model, Anand John was convicted in 2008 on multiple counts of rape and sexual assault, often involving young aspiring models. He was sentenced to 59 years in prison. 7. Cameron Thor. Actor and acting coach Cameron Thor, known for a minor role in Jurassic Park, was convicted in 2016 of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison. 8. Vince Champ. Comedian Vince Champ was convicted of multiple campus rapes during the 1990s. DNA evidence linked him to several crimes across state lines. He was sentenced to 30 to 40 years in prison. Accused but not convicted, civil cases, settlements, or dismissals. 9. Mike Tyson. Boxing champion Mike Tyson was convicted in 1992 of raping 18-year-old Desiree Washington. He served 3 years in prison. Tyson has since rebuilt his public image, but the conviction remains part of his legacy. 10. Kobe Bryant. In 2003, NBA star Kobe Bryant was accused of raping a hotel employee in Colorado. The criminal case was dropped when the accuser declined to testify. Bryant later settled a civil case and admitted the encounter occurred, though he claimed it was consensual. 11. Kevin Spacey. Actor Kevin Spacey faced multiple allegations of sexual assault, including from underage boys. He was tried in the UK in 2023 and acquitted. In the US, civil suits were either dismissed or settled. He has largely disappeared from the public eye. 12. Cuba Gooding Jr. The Oscar-winning actor was accused by over 30 women of inappropriate sexual touching and assault. In 2022, he pleaded guilty to 1 misdemeanor count of forcible touching and avoided jail time through a plea deal. 13. Sean Diddy Combs. In 2025, music mogul Sean Combs faced federal charges related to prostitution and transportation of women across state lines. He was convicted on a lesser charge, but has also faced several civil lawsuits alleging rape and abuse, many of which were settled privately. 14. Antonio Brown. NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown was accused of rape by his former trainer Brittany Taylor in a 2019 federal civil lawsuit. The case never resulted in criminal charges, and Brown has denied all allegations. Conclusion. These cases highlight the complex relationship between fame, power, and accountability. Some figures faced the full force of the law. Others navigated the system with settlements or were found not guilty in court. Still, each case has left an indelible mark on public perception and has helped shape the broader conversation around consent, abuse, and justice in American society.